for Much Music's VJ Search 2.0, we got Matt Barker on the phone. Matt, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good.
Good, man.
So, like, how has this VJ Search thing, like, enabled you to pursue your career?
Well, I've always wanted a career in, like, television, and I thought this would be a perfect way for me to get my name out there, to really show the demographic and show everybody that, I'm up for it. I may be young, but, I have the heart for this. And I'm really excited to get started, and everything's going really well. And I have an interview today with me and Tangerine. We're going to be on Much Music on October 3rd, and I got tons of interviews lined up and tons of hype, and everyone's really excited.
Now, I saw here that you're 19, so, like, how do you have all these skills to promote yourself?
Well, I work in the event industry, so promoting is a huge factor in that. So I use my mentality that I use for my events for my career in television, and I pump myself out there. I study demographics, and I study, who wants me on television, who wants to see me, who wants to see me run around in a field, or who wants to see me interview Lady Gaga. I really study those types of things, and I really try to connect with that demographic.
Now, I see you went to same school as Hayden Christensen?
Yes, we did go to the same high school. We studied under the same industry professionals, really, and it was a program called Arts York in Unionville, and it was a huge triumph for me to get through that program. It was hard. It was a really hard program, and Hayden did it. I did it. There's other big names that went to that school, and they really teach you grammar. What they teach you mostly is how to be yourself and how to break out of your shell and really communicate to an audience, to really show yourself and become a different character. So that was the biggest thing that I found that really helped me with the entertainment industry, and I'm going to carry that over to television.
Now, as a child, growing up in Pefferlaw, like, how did you know that you wanted to get into entertainment?
Well, it's imagination, right? I literally live in a forest, so I had to find ways to explore my mind, right? I had to, when I saw a tree became a cat to me. All those types of things. I used my imagination, and as an actor, you have to do that constantly. You're always pretending things. It's all pretending. It's all, believing that you're someone that you're not, I could wake up and see myself, and within 10 minutes, I pretend I was like 007 or something. It's all, that's a huge factor. If I was in the city, I do not believe that I would be in the television industry.
Now, tell me about your work at IMTA.
That was another huge gig for me. IMTA, International Modeling and Talent Association. It was, I was 14, and I flew to LA with my agent and my manager and the team, and we had to go through a series of competitions. Everything from, print modeling competitions to monologue competitions to commercial dialogue, radio, absolutely everything. And I was 14, coming to LA and meeting all these big stars. Pauly Shore was there, I got to talk to him about stuff, and they really give you notes. It's hard. As a 14-year-old, they're hard on you. They shape you up. You have to grow up quick in this industry.
So, you were in Toronto, working with, I guess, John Bourgeois?
Yeah, John Bourgeois. Yeah, he's a huge mogul in Canada when it comes to television and film. I studied at Humber, acting for film and television, and that's where I learned pretty much everything I know when it comes to the industry and really working film. I've done about close to 15 films now, and quite a few commercials as well, and doing lots of print stuff, lots of stuff from Much Music actually, West 49, and the program really teaches you how to work with film and really subtracts that whole stage performance mentality. And it's all about film, television, really working with reality and becoming a different person in that mindset.
So you've done some stage work as well, you said here.
Yes, I did. I've done stage since I was just a kid, like grade 3 to now, actually. I'm always doing stage. Stage is, that's the heart of the performance. That's where it came from. So the last stage performance I did was a thesis project on fear, actually, that I just finished up last semester at Humber, and it involved me taking off my clothes in front of, hundreds of people, and was a project based on fear and how to get over fear. And I thought for myself that's the best way to get over the fear of performing and to really connect with an audience, you know?
Well, usually when you perform, they tell you to picture the audience naked. I guess that's completely turns the table around.
No, yeah, that's kind of where it came from. And I thought, you know, maybe if I showed them everything, I'd have nothing to hide. And it's definitely helped me as a human being to become a little bit more real and raw with my work. But yeah, definitely, that was a little bit of inspiration for me. I wanted to get naked, and I wanted to show people that, you know, I can do this. You know, actually, because of that, I actually booked something on Much Music, and it was actually a commercial of me running around naked. So I was naked on television as well for Much.
Wow. No,
Yeah.
I'm also reading here. You were Matt Sims' personal assistant.
I was. I worked for Circa, and you know, he's a huge party guru, and it was amazing working with him. But I worked for him for like about 6 months, and you know, I learned the ropes. I learned absolutely everything that I know now, especially when it comes to, you know, promoting and getting your name out there. You know, he created me as a brand, and as a human, he really, you know, he showed people that, you know, I had something to offer. And then just recently, actually, I left the company and I decided to become an event coordinator for my own venue called Pasha.
That's awesome. So
yeah,
with all this
a weekly party there.
With all this experience under your belt, why should Canada vote you Much Music's next VJ?
Because I have the heart for this. I'm telling you, I want nothing more than to have this job.
And
I've wanted this job for a very long time. Ever since I was a kid, you know, watching Much Music, I've always, you know, I want to be on there. I want to do that, you know. I'm really good with, you know, communicating with people and being one-on-one and personable. And I want to bring that to Much, you know. I want to bring that to the viewers and, you know, show people, like, give them the inside hint on what these other, you know, talented artists are like. And I think that I personally can bring that to the table. And, you know, this is just a dream. This is my dream. So I really, really, really want this to work.
And how can people support you?
How can they?
Tell our listeners how they can support you or vote for you.
Well, you can add me on Facebook, Matt Barker. Network is Toronto, Ontario. Or you can go to www.vj.muchmusic.com and vote for me, and you'll see my picture up there. That's www.vj.muchmusic.com. And, yep, you'll see my picture, and you just vote 5 stars hot, 5 stars cool, and hopefully, you know, I'll win. Take a look at my video, add me on Twitter, add me on MySpace, add me on Facebook. All those links are on the site. Just take a look, and, you know, hopefully I'll get it.
Now, with all that being said, I want to tell you that I voted like 200 times in the last 24 hours.
Thank you.
I'm sitting there for like half an hour doing nothing as I'm checking email. Reload. 5 and
My
5.
mom does the same
Reload.
thing, actually. Yeah, sure.
But thanks for coming on the show.
No problem, man. It was a pleasure. Hey, everyone, this is Matt Barker, Much Music's next VJ, and you're listening to Miracle J on XLTRAX.com.